Picture a time when men wore flowing robes, rode magnificent horses, and built cities that stood for millennia. Welcome to ancient Persia and Israel. In the vast expanse of the globe, two civilizations, Persia and Israel, emerged with a distinct cultural footprint. Nestled in the cradle of civilization, ancient Persia, today's Iran, was a realm of grandeur and glory, ingenuity and ambition. Its influence stretched from the Indus Valley to Egypt, marking it as one of the world's largest empires. Meanwhile, Israel, a small but significant nation, etched its identity deep into the chronicles of history. It was unique in its monotheistic faith, a beacon of spirituality amidst a sea of polytheistic cultures. These two civilizations, though different in many ways, shared a landscape, a time, and a history. Now that we have set the stage, it's time to delve into the unique historical ties between these two civilizations. In the annals of history, few leaders have left a mark as significant as Cyrus the Great of Persia. This astute king, known for his humane policies and military prowess, came into prominence around the mid-6th century BCE. His reign marked the zenith of the Achaemenid Empire, and his influence reached far beyond its borders. Among his many conquests, the one that stands out is his victory over Babylon in 539 BCE. Babylon was then a formidable power and a notorious oppressor of the Israelites, who had been living in captivity for decades. But the winds of change were about to blow. After the fall of Babylon, Cyrus did something extraordinary, something that would etch his name indelibly into the annals of Israelite history. He issued a decree that allowed the Israelites to return to their homeland, a move that was unheard of in an era where conquerors often enslaved and displaced the conquered. The Israelites, freed from the shackles of Babylonian oppression, returned to their cherished Israel and Judah. But the story doesn't end there. Cyrus the Great went a step further. He extended his support for the construction of the Second Temple in Jerusalem, a monumental event that held profound spiritual significance for the Israelites. This gesture by Cyrus was not merely a political move, it was an act of respect for the cultural and religious diversity of his empire. It also set a precedent for the treatment of religious minorities, a principle that resonates even today. The Second Temple became a symbol of rejuvenation and a beacon of hope for the Israelites. It also marked the beginning of a period of cordial relations between the Persians and the Israelites, a stark contrast to the hostile relations of the past. Cyrus the Great, a Persian king, had thus played a fundamental role in Israelite history. His actions not only freed the Israelites from Babylonian captivity, but also facilitated a cultural renaissance that would shape the course of their history for centuries to come. Fast forward to the 20th century, and the historical bonds between Iran and Israel have become a complicated geopolitical puzzle. By the mid-20th century, the map of the Middle East was significantly redrawn with the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948. Interestingly, Iran was among the first countries to recognize the newly founded Jewish state. For the next 3 decades, relations between Iran and Israel flourished. They cooperated on various fronts, including oil, agriculture, and even counterterrorism. It seemed that the ancient ties between Persia and the Israelites were being rekindled. But as the saying goes, change is the only constant. The Iranian Revolution of 1979 brought a seismic shift in the Iran-Israel relationship. The new Islamic Republic, under the leadership of Ayatollah Khomeini, adopted a staunchly anti-Israel stance. Since then, Iran's official stance has remained hostile. The term "Little Satan" is often used by Iranian officials to refer to Israel, a stark contrast to the time of Cyrus the Great, who was hailed as a liberator by the Israelites. Yet, beneath the surface of official rhetoric, the ancient connection between these two civilizations continues to intrigue scholars. In the present day, the Iran-Israel dynamic is a convoluted web of geopolitics, religious ideologies, and historical narratives. While diplomatic relations are virtually non-existent, the two countries continue to significantly influence the Middle East's political landscape. It's worth noting that the common people, whether in the bustling markets of Tehran or the lively streets of Tel Aviv, often have a different story to tell. They speak of a time when Persians and Israelites coexisted in harmony, a tribute to the enduring power of historical memory. The complete relationship between Iran and Israel is comprised of changing dynamics in political history. and is also a reminder of the potential for dialogue, understanding, and reconciliation. As we move forward into the 21st century, perhaps we can learn from the legacy of Cyrus the Great, who extended a hand of friendship and respect to the Israelites so many centuries ago. It's a lesson in humility, understanding, and mutual respect that the world could certainly use more of today. So let's keep the conversation going. Let's keep learning, questioning, and engaging with our shared history, because in the end, it's through understanding our past that we can build a better future. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and comment for similar content.